pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Top of the morning, Lakers. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Today is Thursday, March 17th.
And this is your live Laker update.
Last week on social media, you probably saw that in the athletic hallway, the vending machine got broken into. Laker update reporter Clarence Williams went around and got Lakers' reactions.
With the recent tragedy of the vending machine being broke, we decided to ask fellow Lakers how they felt about it. How do you feel about the vending machines being broken?
Man, that vending machine was probably the best one in the school, so tough.
How do you feel about the vending machines being broke?
So when I heard about that vending machine, it was actually when I was going to get a snack, a Snickers bar. And, when I saw the glass broken, I honestly, I didn't know what to say. Because I do understand when, your snack doesn't come out that, you do really want it. And, you spent $1. And $1, for a lot of people, that's a lot of money. And, you do shake the glass sometimes. You give it a little tug. But breaking the glass, are you at a high school? That's absolute blasphemy. And it was absurd to me. And I do really think that's very unprofessional of these students here at West Bloomfield. I think better for us. But that's just how I feel. I'm very hurt about the situation and what happened.
It's pretty bad. I think it's a bad opportunity for the whole school. Just because that one was broke, maybe other ones could be getting shut down potentially. So I don't think that's very good, and the school's gonna lose money from that. So I don't think it should.
It's super tragic. That was the only vending machine that had all the good snacks. It had the Annihilators, the Skittles, and all that. The rest of the vending machines are healthy. So it's it's kind of sad, seeing it go like that.
They need to fix them, kind of, because stuff gets stuck in there, and then the person whoever broke his ass up, and so they gotta pay.
With only 68 days left until the seniors leave WB, Laker update reporter Braxton Harrison asked seniors what their favorite part of the year was.
Year less than 10 weeks away from ending, we decided to ask seniors what their favorite part about their high school experience was. What's been your favorite part about high school, or what's the memory that you have being here?
Probably going to the basketball games, and that was probably my favorite one.
My favorite for senior year would probably be the football games or basketball games, just because of how hyped they are, and mostly because we actually have good teams.
I'd probably say homecoming, the whole week, and just the football game, and just mostly Spirit Week, homecoming, because that was a fun week. Then the football game, winning in overtime to Clarkson, that was fun. So.
Just coming back to a more open and friendly community senior year. A lot of people have opened up, and since COVID is running down, it's more fun. Yeah, it's more lively now than before.
My favorite part about high school has definitely been the homecoming season, the homecoming game, homecoming parade, everything about that. I think that has been the best part of high school.
What's been your favorite part about senior year, or what's a memory that you have from all of high school?
Hanging out with my friends and just being with all my friends from elementary school and stuff. Just seeing everybody get old.
I've got to see some people that I've not seen in a couple of years, so that's probably the best part of senior year.
This is Braxton Harrington reporting for Laker Update.
Recently, gas prices have been on an upline, with some places charging $5 per gallon. Laker Update reporter Morgan Grantling has more.
As of last Tuesday, the gas prices have rose from $3.61 a week to $4.17 because Russia is a major exporter of oil, wheat, and palladium, And for those prices, materials have spiked up as a result. Let's see what students think about the prices rising on gas.
And how do you feel about the gas prices going up?
Oh yeah, I don't drive for real, so I mean, I really don't care about the gas prices really going up because I really don't drive. So I mean, but I feel bad for all the people who do drive right now. Cause I wouldn't be driving, I'd just be like on the bicycle.
How do you feel about the gas prices going up?
I think it's kind of stupid because I think the war is dumb and I don't think we should have a war, but Russia can do what they want, I guess, so we got to put an end to it, I think.
Mayor, to be honest, I don't drive, so I'm straight, but like I feel bad for people who do drive and my parents having to pay all that gas. But to be honest, it's not as bad as it is in other states that already had the gas prices that we have now. So I don't know.
And how do you feel about the gas prices going up?
I think, well, I'm kind of sad about it because I'm about to get my license and I don't want to pay so much.
And how do you feel about the gas prices going up?
I think that that's kind of messed up that they're upping gas prices because certain people don't really make enough money to always pay for gas, so them upping it is kind of wrong. And I think that there should just be like all electric cars, and then we don't even have to pay for gas.
Students, we see that raising the gas prices have not been the best options, and that for some, it could be a struggle to actually get gas in a car. Signing up for LAKER Update is Morgan Grantling.
On Sunday, many Americans had to move their clocks an hour forward. LAKER Update reporter Max Gottesman took a look into the history of daylight savings time.
This past weekend, we lost an hour of sleep to daylight savings time, but most students here only have a vague impression of why we even do it. So let's find out if it's worth the price.
That's a really irritating thing. I don't even lose sleep. I just don't sleep.
On Monday, I slept an hour later than my alarm. The sunsets, they're really beautiful when it comes down early, but I don't like how it makes some people tired easily.
Monday and Tuesday I was late to school, and today I'm late to school, so I've been late.
But why do we observe daylight savings? What's the reason behind it? Well, according to webexhibits.org, one reason is to save energy. During the winter, we have less daylight, but as we head towards summer, it increases both into the evening and the morning. Because it extends into the morning, you're missing out on quite a bit of it by sleeping. Daylight savings pushes the clock back an hour so that this hour of sun isn't wasted while you're still asleep. It takes energy to light and warm up homes, and this is something that sunlight is very helpful for, so pushing that hour of light into the afternoon cuts down on energy consumption later in the day. This means more resources can go into something like World War I. This was the purpose of its first introduction in the States. This need to conserve energy isn't so much the case anymore, at least in part due to a greater total amount of energy, of which lighting and heating represent fairly little. Additionally, daylight is becoming less culturally significant as more people spend their evenings at home with technology and feel less limited to daylight hours for their nights on the town. But do Lakers agree that it's time to change the time change?
My mom's in India right now, and they don't do it there, and their life is completely normal.
I think it's mostly mixed, honestly.
Since we have more daylight, I think that's cool, but losing an hour of sleep is not fun when you have school and work the next day, so I'm not a fan.
I just think it's not really needed.
Whether or not daylight savings time will stick around is a question for the future, but for now, make sure to set your clocks forward and backward when the appropriate time comes. This has been Maxwell Gottesman reporting for your live LAKER Update.
Stay tuned.
LAKER Update will be right back.
The Inspiration Station is now selling a lip balm. They're creating it completely from scratch at West Bloomfield High School. There are 5 flavors you can buy them in: Sensational Strawberry, Banana, Cheerful Cherry, Radiant Raspberry, Optimistic Orange, and Powerful Peppermint. You can buy them for $1 each at the Inspiration Station. Lifting spirits, spreading cheer, giving back.
When you're under the influence of alcohol, the choices you make are no longer yours, and everything is at risk. Your grades, your relationships, and it could even cost you your life. Substances like alcohol take away your control, so don't use them.
The weather has been amazing recently.
It sure has. Corey Fine has your for today.
Good morning, Lakers. Happy St. Patty's Day. The current temperature is 40 degrees. The current dew point is 34 degrees. The current humidity is 74%, and the winds are currently calm. Today's high is 67 degrees with a low of 41 degrees. The average high for a day like today would be 47 degrees with a low of 29 degrees, and the record high for today's date is 75 degrees with a low of 7 degrees. Today is partially cloudy with a high of 70 degrees. Friday is chance of rain with a high of 53 degrees. Saturday is also partially rainy with a high of 51 degrees. Sunday is partially cloudy with a high of 56 degrees. And Monday is partially cloudy with a high of 58 degrees. Back to you.
Laker update, Dad Luca is here with your daily dad joke.
Daily dad joke. Hey, Miss H. Miss H, can we tell you a dad joke?
A dad joke?
Yes.
Sure.
Why did Einstein invite time to his birthday party?
I think I should know this.
Because time is relative.
Ha ha! That's a good one. I'm going to tell my husband. He loves dad jokes.
Awesome. Thank you.
Reminder, tomorrow is a half day because our girls varsity basketball team will be heading to East Lansing to play in the semifinals. This is the first time our girls have made it to semifinals in 19 years. Make sure you get a ticket and go and support your fellow Lakers.
Thank you for watching Laker Update.
You can connect with us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and LakerUpdate.com as well as WBSpectrum.com. Have a great day, Lakers.
Happy St. Patrick's